Hey guys, Tech Made Easy, and thank you so much for clicking on our video today. Well, as you can see, we got our hands on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G. Now guys, this is the third generation of this phone, okay? And the price even came down under $1,000, which is pretty nice. I used the first generation of that phone, and I got to be honest with you, after a short period of time, I just returned it because I didn't think it would last. And I'm just being honest with you. And there were a lot of complaints about that screen. So before picking this up, I really looked up the articles and the news and just kind of did some research. And I'm hearing a lot of good things about this phone. And so I wanted to give it a shot. Will this become my daily driver that replaces my S21 Ultra or my Note 20 Ultra? I don't know. I don't think so. But in this review, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick unboxing, super fast, okay? I will do a close look at the hinge and the phone and the screen for you, and then after using it for some time, I will give you my first impression. I'll tell you what I like, I'll tell you what I don't like, all right? Well, let's get started. All right, there it goes. So as you can see, you don't get much anymore when you spend a lot of money. Look, the device price came down, so I'm glad that happened. Okay, as you can see, you get your device, which we'll take a look at in a moment. You get in here your SIM ejector tool. You do get a USB Type-C cable, and then you get some starter guides here, okay? And that's it. That's all you get. All right, guys, so here it is, and it is unlocked, and it is unfolded. But as you can see here, I mean, you can actually just fold this phone, all right? And it actually gets a lot smaller. And then what we can do is we can take a look at the external display here, okay? So tap on it, and then you can actually go through playing music. You can set alarms. You can have timers, and you can add widgets. So I definitely am interested in what kind of widgets they have. You can also take photos because the camera's facing you, so you'll be able to see it through this display, which is nice. All right. So that is a simple look at the device. All right, let's do a little close-up here. Let's start off with the cameras, by the way. So just notice that the camera really doesn't stick up much, which is really nice, guys. Okay, no matter what angle you look at, they just don't. So know that. The bottom of the phone, you've got two microphones here, your USB Type-C, another microphone on the top of the phone, and then you've got your speaker grill here. Now, with only one speaker grill, I'm guessing it's not a stereo phone, but I could be wrong. I do believe sometimes they have sound that comes out of the top of the phone when it's open. All right, let's look at the right side of the phone. Now here, you've got your volume rocker. You've got your antenna bands, by the way. People are wondering, these are antenna bands. So you've got more down here as well. All right, these are antenna bands. But your volume rocker's here. You have your fingerprint reader, which, you know, will turn the phone off, turn it on, and also black out your screen. And at the same time, it is a fingerprint reader, which is nice. All right, look at the corner here on the hinge. Let me clean the hinge for a second, and then we'll take a peek at the hinge itself. Okay, now let's go over to the left side of the phone. And again, let me wipe, guys, because this thing is a magnet for hand oils. You know, you got your SIM card slot there. I don't know what this is. It's not a button, but it must be an entry point if someone needs to repair the phone. That's the only thing I can think. As you can see, it really lays nice and flat. You know, when you compare the fold, that's a different story. It's got more of a gap on the fold. But let's go ahead and just take a peek at the hinge from a different angle. So let me see how I can get more light in there. So there it goes. All right. So they did a really good job, being that this is the third generation. You know, that hinge just kind of disappears in there, as you can see. All right, I'll give you different angles. And then the hinge comes out as you open the phone. Now, when you look at the display, you'll of course have, a slight indentation there, being that it's a foldable phone, but it's really not that bad. And again, if you want to look at the hinge as the screen opens up and closes, they've really protected that screen here with the way they've designed this mechanism. Let's look at the other side and we will be done. Okay, so there's the other side, and again, close it or open it. And yeah, pretty cool, guys. And that is a close look at the Flip 3. Here are some sample photos. Some will have some effects and some won't. These first couple of photos are just pictures that I took with the camera, but you will see some more coming up. This is a regular shot, and then the next shot is going to have the portrait effect. That actually blurs out the background. It's pretty cool. This also has the portrait effect with Brooklyn, my dog. Here's some regular video I shot, and then I'm going to show you some video of Brooklyn with the portrait effect on. You can do video portrait, which is nice. It actually blurs a little bit of the background out and focuses on the subject that's coming up. But it's just good to see the quality. You're paying for a better phone that has a better camera. Here is the portrait video effect. It's just kind of blurring out a little bit around her, just focusing on her. That's my beautiful girl, Brooklyn, my yellow lab. Hey guys, if you're really enjoying this video, take a moment, give us a thumbs up. Brooklyn and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's take some time and do our first impression. So after putting my S21 down for a few days and really using this every single day, here's what I think. I really love that you can take this 6.7-inch screen and simply fold it and put it into your pocket. I just love that, first of all. I'll tell you, as far as using this every day, it was snappy. I had no issue with the processor. I honestly had no issue with the RAM. It was able to load multiple applications, which is cool. It worked fine. The internet worked fine. The 5G really worked well. I had no issues loading websites using the apps that we use. So that's nice. It's also super light, first of all, so I like that. I will tell you, this battery didn't do it for me. But I kind of figured that. I'm used to a 5,000 milliamp battery, and this thing's got a 3,300 milliamp battery. Now, that is enough for a lot of people, but I'm out, 10, 12 hours a day driving, using GPS, using apps that track, where I'm at, for work, stuff like that. So battery didn't do it for me. Other features that I really enjoyed, definitely the outer screen, right? Being able to, add widgets, customize widgets, scroll through and see your weather and your notifications. All of that is extremely helpful. All right, so I like that. Wireless charging, definitely love that this works with wireless charging. And the wireless charger I use is a Samsung Trio. I love that it supports not only two phones, but I can actually put a Samsung watch down as well. I also like that it actually, supports iPhone as well. So I like the wireless charging. And I know people say wireless charging, that's not new, but to me, that's a feature that I actually like. The 5G speeds were super fast. So to me, I really like that. Being able to get on and load some of the videos that I was playing and stuff like that. So I'll show you some sample content real quick, but it really worked well. No hiccups whatsoever. Now, I'll tell you, hand in hand, watching videos and watching sports, having 120 refresh rate was really nice and smooth on that inner screen. That 120 hertz is really nice. And once you start looking at a screen that's got 120 hertz, you kind of don't look at anything else anymore. I like the ability to multitask. So, even though it's a small screen, you can actually load up 2 apps. And if you want, you can pop a third app out onto the screen. So take a look as I bring up 2 apps to show you. And then I can also pop up a third app as well onto the screen. I don't do the pop-up. What I'll do sometimes is I'll bring up pictures and text messages, and I'll slide pictures right inside of text messages. It's really easy. So I like that. The fingerprint reader, I love, right? Again, it is on the side. I thought that was really smart. I do like that better than the screen. So that works really well for me. As you can see, it's real easy to reach. Just put your finger down, boom, your phone is unlocked. And I like that too, because in the world we live in with masks, right? Being able to use your fingerprint or unlock with a pattern or a pin is very, very helpful, all right? I also like that the phone is water rated. So this is IPX8 water rated. Now the X means it is not dust proof, so be aware of that. But this can actually fall into 1.5 meters, which is about 5 feet of water for up to 30 minutes. Again, be careful, because the warranty on this will not cover you. If it falls into the water and you have water damage, it won't cover you. So just be aware of that. Yeah, it's nice to have that feature. All right, well, let me give you my final conclusion. Look, as cool as this phone is, my own first impression based off of me, it's definitely not a phone for me, okay? Using an S21 Ultra and a Note 20 Ultra, and now using the Fold 3, I mean, that is definitely more of a phone for me. But this phone here is awesome. It comes in multiple colors. It's really got some nice features, but I need the power. And the battery for me to last around 6 hours and have to plug it back in doesn't work for me. Again, I am a power user. I use a lot out of a phone, okay? The screen is also just a little too small for me, all right? Look, I'll put some links in the description, if the phone is available. We are an Amazon affiliate, so if you do want to pick up the phone, hopefully Amazon has this. I know Amazon is currently carrying the Fold as well. I'm going to come up with a video very soon on some cases. I mean, you've got some real nice, beautiful leather cases from Samsung. Our friends at OtterBox honestly sponsored cases, which is nice. We don't normally get that. So we even got like a pink one. So that'll be pretty cool to show people. Okay, but they do have the Symmetry Flex, the Thin Flex. So we're going to be doing a case video. I did pick up VRS Designs case, and I did pick up Spigen's case as well. So we'll see how that works. All right, guys. But listen, I hope this video was helpful in some way. Give us a thumbs up, and look out for the specs, because they're coming up next. All right, here are the specs. You'll also find some color information and some camera information as well. Hit pause. I hope you find this information helpful. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.